For Team 2 Alpha, this was turning into a tough day at the office. After an endurance march, driving challenges and an incident response test came the assault course. The UN military skills competition takes place every 6 months inside the buffer zone. Teams from each of the 3 UN sectors competing for top honours and national pride.
Go!
In what was once the car park of Nicosia's abandoned airport, they held the motoring part of the competition. From their parking skills to their fault-finding abilities, each team's motoring know-how was tested. The most difficult part, though, undoubtedly the drink driving test. Wearing a special pair of goggles that mimic the effects of drinking, they then had to manoeuvre through a tricky course of cones.
3 sections today, 2 based on statistics, and the third one a bit of a education for the festive period. First one being handling and manoeuvring, as well as parking trends. And the second one is fault finding and wheel changing, simply because simple things are being missed and left out.
The Royal Scots Dragoon Guards took over Optosca 3 months ago. After 75 years operating tanks, they recently changed role, becoming a light cavalry regiment. Out on the firing range came the marksmanship test. After a stretcher run to make sure they were suitably breathless, each soldier fired 16 rounds at the targets, with points on offer for the most accurate.
Right, Kemp, start addressing the casualties.
One of the other real challenges of this competition is the incident response test. This time it involved a fake car crash, multiple casualties and a fatality, a scenario soldiers can often find themselves dealing with for real on operations.
So today we have a RTC, so road traffic collision, and what we're assessing the boys on is their medical treatment of a shot casualty. We've also got 1 dead, so they're going to have to do CPR. One thing that people forget is the shot casualty, you need to always stay with them.
With the casualties suitably triaged, it was time for the troops to hear how they'd done, their response and management of the scene under scrutiny. And it seemed 2 Alpha had done pretty well. For many of these younger soldiers, this peacekeeping mission is their first operational tour, a challenge their commanding officer says they've embraced.
And of course, you know, it's Tosca, it's benign, but nonetheless, it's got a lot of relevance. It's peacekeeping, which I think is something that as a British Army we'll do more of in the future, and a good opportunity. And of course, you know, it is medal earning, so that's important for our young guys. They're recognised for what they're doing out here.
The Scots Dragoon Guards, the exhausting assault course was nearly over. In the end, Sector 2 Alpha narrowly missed out on the podium, taking 4th place. While another Brit team took 3rd, top spot went to a contingent of Argentinian Marines. Simon Newton, Forces News, Nicosia.